Having your brand new token on all the right chains can mean the difference between success and failure. Axelar's new Interchain Token Service allows you to easily create new tokens, upgrade existing tokens with Interchain superpowers. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at using the Interchain Token Service portal to create a brand new token from scratch. Hello, my name is Stephen Fluin, and today we're going to be taking a really quick look at how do you create a brand new Interchain token that is ERC20 compatible using Axelar's Interchain Token Service and its portal. There's two main steps that we're going to be going through. We're going to be configuring our token and choosing some options around it, and then choosing where we want to deploy it. Let's go ahead and dive in. All right, the first thing you want to do is load up the portal for the Interchain Token Service. You can either visit interchain.axelar.dev or you can go ahead to testnet.interchain.axelar.dev if you want to check things out on testnets first. But whenever you go to one of these sites, the first thing you want to do is connect. You'll see there's going to be a connect wallet button. And what this connect wallet button will do is allow us to submit transactions on your behalf, but then also it will ask for a signature request. All that signing this message is going to do is prove that you own the account associated with your wallet, which will then allow the portal to track the transfers and deployments that you've done so you can hold onto those more easily in the future. We're going to go ahead and do things today in the testnet. So we'll go ahead and switch over to a valid testnet. I'll just choose Polygon Mumbai for ease of use. There is a lot of testnet Matic available for the Polygon testnet, so we'll use that one. We're going to go ahead and hit deploy a new Interchain token, and what will pop up is the basic information that we want about our token. So we'll just come up with a name for this. So we'll call this My Interchain Token 2024, and we'll give it a symbol. So maybe it's MIT 2024. And then we decide how many decimals, that's how many places after the dot we're going to be tracking with this token. This is a standard ERC20 feature. And then we have an important choice. Do we want this token to be mintable, meaning that we can create more of this token later, or do we want it to not be mintable and then we'll have a supply that is fixed for the token? If we go ahead and choose, for example, 100 here, the total supply of the token across all of the chains will always be fixed to 100, whereas if the token is mintable, then you can choose what minter address you can be used to create more of those tokens. Either of these is valid depending on your use case, but we'll just go ahead and create an initial supply of 1,000, and we'll fix that supply by not making our token mintable. Let's go ahead and register and deploy this. Now is the easy part. We get to choose what chains we want it to be on. You can go ahead and toggle all if you have enough of the gas fees to send a message and execute this transaction on all the different blockchains. Or you can maybe just pick one or two of the chains that you want to try things out on to get started. So we'll go ahead and choose a couple chains here, and we will hit the deploy button. This should pop up a transaction in MetaMask. And so what it's going to do is it's going to both register our new token on Polygon, our source chain, as well as send a message using Axelar's GMP out to all of the other blockchains that we have selected. And so if you're curious about the process that this is going through, you can actually either go to the token page, you can see the transaction on Axelar Scan if you want to see the messages that are going to each of these different blockchains in order to create that token, or you can go directly to what we call the token page. On the token page, what you're going to see is that this token has now been registered on Polygon, the source chain. If you're curious, you can actually just go ahead and copy that. You could view the token on Polygon Scan. You can see we've got the initial supply of 1,000, and we can see who that was minted to. It's the same address that I created the token with, but then we can also watch as the message gets sent over to Phantom and Zello here. One of the things you can do, because this is a real token, is you can actually go ahead and take a look at the contract. You're going to see all of these standard ERC20 methods and things like that, as well as the interchain transfer methods. So you've got things like transfer from. You could even, for example, take the address of this token and go ahead and add that into MetaMask if you wanted to track your token balances, use MetaMask or any wallet in order to transfer that token around. And so you can see it works just like a normal ERC20. It is fully compatible with all of the other applications you might want to use it with. If you're going to be building applications with this token, I recommend you go ahead and either implement the ERC20 interface from a library like OpenZeppelin, or if you want, you could actually go ahead and in the code tab here of the verified contract, you could just export that API and have complete access to all of the methods, including all of the interchain transfer methods that exist. So interchain transfer from, things like that. We'll come back to this token as soon as these transactions are finalized on the destination blockchains. What I want to show you is that with different settings, you're going to experience different types of features. So for example, if we want to go ahead and make my other token here, and then we choose this token to be mintable, we can use our current address and say only this address can be the token minter, or you could choose a smart contract if you choose. And then when you register and deploy this contract, what will actually end up happening is that you, as the minter with that permission, you'll actually be able to go in and take a look at your token, and you'll have a few different controls here. So you can see manage token. We can transfer the mintership. We can go ahead and mint any amount that we want to mint. And then that will just create more of that token just as intended. As we can see, we've now successfully minted that 1,000 tokens, and we can always deploy our token now to any additional blockchains. So let's go ahead and jump back to our original token. All right, it looks as though our token has now been registered on 3 different chains. We've got Polygon, Phantom, and Celo. And although our initial balance is entirely on Polygon, the chain where we originated this token, it really is identical across all of these chains. You'll notice it has the same address. You'll find the exact same contract. There is no real source chain once this token's been created. And we can go ahead and use the interface here. If we want to transfer it, we can send maybe 100 of these over to one of the other chains, maybe Polygon to Phantom. And then we'll just go ahead and pay the gas fees in order to do that cross-chain transaction. And with that, we have seen how to build a brand new Interchain token using the Interchain Token Service and the portal for it, where we've seen how to create a token that has mintability, it has no mintability, and seen all the various options that are at your disposal available via the portal. If you're interested in using an existing token or you want to create a custom token, go ahead and take a look at some of the other videos on our YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.